Hi, yeah, it's me. Yeah, I just needed to talk about Arthur. Yeah, we're having problems again. It's always the same. Yeah, well, he got kicked out of school this time. I just feel like he's so ungrateful. You know, I set him free. I told him he didn't have to stay in his apprenticeship. You would think he would be grateful, but he's not. Instead, he just does what he wants to do. He thinks he's better than everybody. Yeah, he wants to come here and study with me, live with me while he studies in Weimar. I just don't know if I can take it. I told him exactly what I thought. I told him he's irritating, he's unbearable. We end up fighting all the time. He's just impossible to live with. Unfortunately, he's just like his father. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always somebody else's problem. It's never his fault. Yeah, well, I told him I'd let him come finally, but I'm not happy about it. I mean, I love him. He's my son. I would do anything for him. I've tried to help him in every way I can, but I just can't live with him. I can't deal with him all the time. I don't appreciate his ideas. I don't appreciate how he feels about women. I don't appreciate the way he is with me. I don't appreciate the fact that he's constantly telling me what I should be doing, who I can spend my time with, what I can spend my money on. I just don't think it's appropriate. He's my son. He's not my father. No, I'm not going to let him get by with it. I mean, I'm not going to let him tell me what to do forever. Yeah, well, I think he's guilty. He feels guilty about his dad committing suicide. I understand. It's difficult. I mean, it's difficult for me, but, he has to get past this. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think he's jealous. He's jealous of any man I talk to. I don't know. I've tried. I don't know that there's anything much else I can do. Yeah, I may have to tell him that he has to go.
So I really wish I hadn't put myself first on the agenda today. Um, I don't really like talking about these things, and I'm afraid I'm going to make somebody mad. But I know you all know me. I'm the sort of fat, chubby little girl in your grade school classroom who never had friends, never got invited to parties or to prom. I cried a lot. I always walked home alone. Um, I was afraid to raise my hand in class, even though I always knew the answers. And Rebecca was my isomer. Rebecca was like the girl I always wanted to be friends with. Well, even more than that, the girl I wanted to be, but I was never going to be. And I guess when I'm around you, Rebecca, I just feel helpless. I feel like you just entice men and you're not even trying. It just happens. And you're the kind of girl I've had to compete with or I've been invisible with my whole life. And so being with you in this group makes me uncomfortable. I know you're mad. I know. It's not you. It's about me. And that's what I was trying to say. And when I was saying I didn't really want to talk about this to begin with, um, it's just my response to normal female behavior, the preening and everything. Yeah, and I know Stuart asked me what my agenda is. I think the truth is I'm just worried about Julius dying and um, what's going to happen to the group. I love this group and I want to keep it going. I don't want to lose you all. But even with what I've just said, I feel like I know where I stand in the group because after everything I say, we're still talking about Rebecca. We've talked about Rebecca. We always talk about Rebecca. It just kind of makes the point for me. I feel like I know where I stand. Anyway, I think I've had enough. I feel like I'm going to explode right now. I need to get out of here. I'm so sick of breathing. I'm so sick of breathing. I thought this was working for a couple of days, but now I'm not even sure I want it to work. I'm not sure I want to forget everything. Sick of meditation. I don't know if I can manage 3 more days here. Sometimes I want to think about John. Sometimes I want to think about what an asshole he is.